in Auckland, Sydney, or San Francisco, if you want to help us save the whales.
Our programs begin at 11 o'clock. Proper will begin in half an hour from now at 11 o'clock. Het is 11:10. Dames en heren, we gaan nu de eten uit, maar we komen bij jullie terug in ongeveer 20 minuten om 12 uur. It's 20 to 11. We're going off the air for just a few minutes to make some final technical adjustment, and we'll be back with you with our programs proper at 11 o'clock. This is Caroline on 319, your all-day music station. Goedemiddag, het is 2 minuten over 12. U luistert naar Radio Caroline op 319 meter, 319. Dat komt overeen met een frequentie van 963 kilohertz. En ik wens u namens alle medewerkers van Radio Caroline een prettige kerst. Good afternoon, or good morning actually. It is really, I suppose, 2 minutes past 11 our time, 2 minutes past 12 cloggy time. This is us, we're back. And I thought we'd start off with this one. That's Chris Ria and Fool, If You Think It's Over, from his first album, a song which was quite a big hit for him as well. It really is absolutely incredible to be sitting here on this Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. My mind has not quite got itself together yet. I'm shaking, absolutely shaking, which is something quite unusual for me. It's a long time from October the 20th, 21st through till April the 15th. It's a hell of a long time. We've missed you, but we're back. And we're going to stay here as long as we possibly can, and we're going to just give you music, music, and more music, and more music, and more music. 15th is a nice day, actually, to come back, because it's 15 years ago, Easter 1964, that Radio Caroline came on the air and started doing what it's doing now. Our real birthday, of course, sort of celebrated around about the end of March 27th, 29th, but this is our official birthday. We have an official birthday, like all queens. Make of that what you will.
Time is right to find one another. There is love in all to discover.
Thank you, lads. It's loving awareness and existence. It brings us neatly to 16 minutes past 12. If you've just joined us, hello. It's Caroline. 16 past 11, by the way, if you're in Britain. I've got a Dutch clock in front of me. Hello, and welcome to Radio Caroline. We're back. This is our 15th birthday. My name is Tony Allen, and what we're going to do today, by the way, we're going to not have absolutely staggeringly regular programs during the rest of the afternoon. The boys that are here are going to just take it in turn to come into the studio and play you some of the music that we have, and just hope that you'll enjoy it. Some of the names you'll remember from when we were on the air before, some of the names will be new to you. Our Dutch friends, Dutch language friends, will be on the air every day from 7 in the morning. This is Dutch time, by the way, which is of course 6 in the morning English time. It's all very confusing. At the moment we have Ard Roberts, Herman de Graph, Jan Visser, René, Paul Elst, Rob Hudson and Paul de Witt. Those are the people who will be providing that side of it for you. On the ship at the moment on the English language side, there's Tom Hardy, Tom Anderson, and also at weekend we'll be having a new lad called Stephen Bishop, and of course myself, Tony Allen, and we'll try to provide you with all the music that you can't get anywhere else, because let's face it, there's not really much else to listen to, is there? Right, I suppose we all try some more music now. This is quite sweet. I haven't seen this film yet, but I want to see it. It's from Watership Down, of course, Art Garfunkle, Bright Eyes. Arthur Garfunkel and a batty song. That's Bright Eyes from the Watership Down movie, which is kind of gorgeous, but I haven't seen yet. 21 minutes past 12 midday, continental time, 11 o'clock, of course, British time. I'm going to have to change that clock, Herman, because I keep looking at it and it keeps...
You get another one.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
take a clock from down.
Oh, no, listen, don't give me 2 clocks. That'll be insanity. Total insanity.
Then you give the time in the middle.
How does it feel to be back, lad?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Say something to your friends in Cloggy, go on.
Oké, goedemiddag allemaal. Hartelijk welkom. Dit is Radio Caroline. En dat uitzending op 319 meter van de middengolf. Oftewel de 963 kilohertz. 1 kilohertz opgeschoven zijn we inmiddels. En we gaan erg fijne programma's maken, dacht ik. Voorlopig even Tony Allen. Daarna zien we wel wat te doen. Want we zijn allemaal nog een beetje onder de indruk van het feit dat we terug zijn in de lucht. En dat we weer fijne muziek kunnen verzorgen voor iedereen die het maar wil horen. Tony.
He's good, isn't he? Eh? He's smashing. Listen, I would like to give a little plug, if I may. This is totally off the cuff. A little plug to the Capital Radio in London, because at the moment they're having their Help a London Child thing. And although I don't want you to actually twiddle your knobs and go listening to Capital Radio, stay with us on Caroline, I would point out that they are having an appeal this weekend. I would like to donate 10 quid. If somebody on Capital in the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so would like to say that Caroline's back and maybe play a Caroline jingle, and I'll give them 10 quid for Help a London Child. 452-5255 is the number if you'd like to ring Capital Radio and tell them about it, and also give them some money. All right, for Help a London Child. A little bit more up-tempo now. This is Nick Lowe and What's So Funny About Peace, Love and Understanding. Voiceovers? What's going on? I don't know. I don't know. It's all this listening to Jimmy Young that does it. And I wasn't too sure about this Love and Awareness package, he said, but it started. And what he was talking about is this monster that we've got on the ship. It's a generator monster. And the last time I think we ran it was well before Christmas. I think there was something wrong with it. I don't think there was anything too much wrong with it, but it wasn't working. I said, why? And what's all this about? You know, you didn't get off on the Love and Awareness package. He said, well, I'm totally into it now because they've just started this monster and it's running perfectly. Well done, monster. I'm going to hand you over to Herman de Graph after this. I'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock. As always, I love you. I'll leave you with Steve Forward. Ta-ta.
Luisteraars in België en Nederland, hartelijk welkom op 319 meter. Dit is Radio Caroline. Dankjewel, Tony Allen. Hallo, dag allemaal. Zo, daar zijn we dan, de Nederlandstalige uitzendingen van Radio Caroline, uitzending op 319 meter, de 963 kilohertz. En ik moet zeggen, ik ben een klein beetje onder de indruk, want het is wel geweldig om weer terug te zijn op de muziekboot. En ja, om eindelijk weer eens een keertje achter het grote mengpaneel te zitten en te kunnen zeggen, hallo, dag allemaal. Het is echt een heel vreemd gevoel, moet ik zeggen. Goed, Radio Caroline is in de lucht en we hebben een heleboel discjockeys. Te weten, Ad Roberts, Johan Visser, René van Elst, Rob Hudson, Paul de Wit en mezelf, Herman de Graph. We beloven u dat we u gaan brengen waar u graag naar wilt luisteren, namelijk muziek, muziek en nog eens muziek. En ik zou zeggen, laten we de programma's van de Nederlandstalige uitzendingen van Radio Caroline eens gaan beginnen met...
Caroline Sure Shot.
En dat is een spotmaster die niet even doet wat ik wil, maar dat zijn we wel gewend, dacht ik zo. Ik wilde even iets tegen u zeggen, namelijk dit.
Welcome back.
Rob, hoe is het?
Goed jongen, dat is een tijd terug hè?
Dat is een hele tijd
Ja.
geleden dat wij op de radio waren en ik vind het fijn dat we er gewoon weer zijn. Ik zal even een beetje zee op de achtergrond zetten. Robert Sanders, zo dadelijk op de radio. Ik wil u ook nog even voorstellen aan Ad Roberts. Hallo Ad.
Hoi.
Welkom bij Radio Caroline. Ik moet eerlijk zeggen, Ad Roberts heeft al eens meer voor Caroline gewerkt een hele tijd geleden. En we zijn gewoon blij dat hij erbij is. Ad, zeg zelf maar even wat.
Ja, wat ik eigenlijk wil zeggen is dat ik ontzettend blij ben dat we nu uiteindelijk gestart zijn met de programma's van Caroline. En dat u er veel plezier van mogen hebben. Daar laat ik het maar even
Daar
bij.
laat je het voorlopig even bij. Oké. Eens even kijken. Daar hebben we de heer Paul de Wit. Hi Paul.
Dag Herman.
Paul de Wit is de man die 's middags het programma de 19 Tick Show gaat vertellen. Nou ja, presenteren dus. Ik zit nog steeds te trillen, zeg. Het is heel gek eigenlijk hoor.
Ja, het is ook een hele sensatie natuurlijk om na zo'n lange tijd stilte eindelijk weer eens een keer met een goed radiostation terug te zijn.
Dacht ik ook, ja.
Daarom.
Goed, wil jij nog even iets zeggen tegen...
Nou, ik wil alleen zeggen dat alles goed is verder hier aan boord, wat mij betreft. En dat als we vrienden en kennissen luisteren, dan zeg ik tot straks op de radio.
Oké, we hebben ontzettend veel vrienden die we een hele tijd niet hebben kunnen bereiken via de radio. En tegen al deze vrienden zou ik willen zeggen, goedemiddag, welkom en blijf luisteren naar Radio Caroline. Een ander ding wat u zou kunnen doen om ons te helpen, om iedereen duidelijk te maken dat Radio Caroline terug is in de lucht, is heel eenvoudig het volgende. U neemt even de telefoon, u belt al uw kennissen op die u heeft en u zegt gewoon even, hallo, Caroline is terug, uitzendend op 319 meter van de middengolf en blijf luisteren. Schakel in die radio en vertel het iedereen, want het is toch wel belangrijk, dacht ik zo. Op een zondagmiddag. Johnathon Richmond en de Modern Lovers. Het is 10:01.
Made it. And also I'd like to say hello to Pete and Sally in Kent. I've got a list here. Albert and Georgina would like to thank everybody for the Christmas cards. Sorry they couldn't send one back. And finally, I've got to say hello to Bill, Pete, John and Claire, yawn, and Kate. And can I have a record for my girlfriend?
Of course you can.
Cheap Trick?
Yes, I want you to want me.
Thank you.
When are you going to play the record?
I'm not.
I'm not. Cheap Trick. Hopefully there's a lot of force going out. It seems really strange to be back at the moment. Been a long time, 2 years. Tom Anderson, I'll be with you here for the next half an hour and then back this evening. We're going to start off with Aerosmith. Something we no longer have to do. We're back. We don't have to dream anymore. This is the Caroline Sure Shots to do it. I knew I would. I left the speaker on, never mind. Peter Tosh and a great song that really should have done something in England but didn't. And ex-whaler Peter Tosh and Walk, Don't Look Back. There's really a lot of people that I ought to say thank you to, helping me out at various times in between last being here and being here this time. This one's for Neil and also for Tim and Jane. Het is ongelooflijk, draaitafels die uit zichzelf stoppen.
Ja, ze start ook uit
Ze staat ook uit zichzelf. Even kijken of we een ander singeltje kunnen vinden. Dan draaien we dat heel eenvoudig eventjes. Dat is dan tevens de laatste die ik voor u kan draaien, want het is tijd geworden voor Ad Roberts, die ook nog wat aardige muziekjes voor u in voorraad heeft. Wat mij betreft bedankt voor het luisteren. De groetjes, als altijd, hou je haaks. En tot hier bij Caroline.
Caroline Sure Shot.
4:05. We will rock you. Queen and we will rock you op deze zondagmiddag. Ik moest even wat zoeken hoor. Ogenblik hier, dat gaat allemaal zo gezellig hier. 319 meter middengolf. Ik kom er niet meer uit vanmiddag, ik weet niet wat het is. Dat is 963 kilohertz. En als u wilt schrijven naar de programma's van Radio Caroline, dan kunt u dat doen per adres Radio Caroline, A321 Rosas, Girona in Spanje. Ik zou zeggen, prettige middag verder en veel plezier met de jongens van Caroline Engelse Service vanavond om 6 uur beginnen zijn met de programma's. Ik zou zeggen tot morgen en veel plezier en de groetjes. Bye. tijd bij Radio Caroline is exact 5:30. Looking terribly butch. He'll be here at 8 o'clock with a couple of hours of good music for you. So make it 8 with Tom at 8. Ooh, crikey. That was Boston from the first album and More Than a Feeling. Before that, it was Bram Tchaikovsky. Right, fine, okay, take 2. We'll have Supertramp from the #1 album, and this is Take the Long Way Home. Two pieces of music from David Bowie for this Sunday evening, 1984, which is only 5 years away. Didn't need a mathematical genius like me to tell you that. Before, or after that rather, it was Changes. Right. Broadcasting live from the North Sea on 319 metres, 963 kilohertz. This is Europe's first and only album station.
Radio Caroline.
It's 6 o'clock. A look at the 319 area weather for tonight. Tonight will be sunny, a minimum temperature falling to 9 degrees centigrade, and the winds easterly and light. The outlook for tomorrow, fog at first, which will clear by midday, and remaining will be, who wrote this? Sunny day tomorrow, that's all you need to know, and temperatures 13 to 17 degrees centigrade. And on an extremely calm North Sea, the current Amigo temperature is 15 degrees centigrade.
This is a 15-second commercial. In the time it takes me to tell you this, your message could be heard by over 5 million people. For full details of advertising and advertising rates, write to Caroline Sales, A321, Rosas, Girona, in Spain.
Dear Caroline, happy birthday, us. Thank you. That's Hal Stewart, Time Passages, and before that it was Georgia from Elton John's Simple Man album. Here's something for Steve, and for Mark, and for Jeff, who have, well, they're off somewhere. This might just give you a clue.
We gotta have peace.
It was Sweet Louise. Before that it was Curtis Mayfield. It's 6:27. And that's not going to work, so I'll do this. It's shocking, it really is. Here's Raikuda, all in positions of power, who've been keeping an eye on us during our recent troubles. And also a huge thank you to the crew of the Harwich Lifeboat station. For all you people, here's a couple of tracks from the ELO. And that's not bad either. From 1977's album Out of the Blue, the ELO, and 2 tracks there. First off, Jungle. Secondly, Stepping Out. Actually, if anybody knows my mum, perhaps they'd give her a call, Mrs. Hardy, and tell her her little boy's back on the wireless.
Radio Caroline.
It's 6:45.
All that you, when you gazed up at me, and the answer was plain to see, 'cause I saw the light in your eyes, in your eyes. So we
know, that's so good. Tod Rungren from Something Anything and I Saw the Light. Before that, from his new album, Back to the Bars, it was Real Man. It's 7:25 on 319.
That one on there. Never mind, we'll start straight with the music, and we're going off with the Blue Oyster Cult, and this one is Are You Ready to Rock? Sunday, 1979, from Radio Caroline. That's the REO Speedwagon from a live album called You Only Get What You Play For, and that's Riding the Storm Out, and before that we heard the Blue Oyster Cult from another live album, Some Enchanted Evening, Are You Ready to Rock? We just had a visitor go past us, one of our dredger friends, and this one was the Insto. This record is especially for everyone on board. With great success, but talking of them, how about us? We're Caroline on 319. We're back again, we're here to stay. So phone up everyone that you know and let them know we're here on 319 meters. So if you're listening, Martin, go and get your bottle of champers. We'll open the one that you gave us and have a drink with you. But first of all, a record for Daphne. And it should be called Incident in Betshanger Colliery, but it's not. It's called Incident on 57th Street. It's Bruce Springsteen, courtesy of Martin. So, Martin, have you got yours? Cheers, bottoms up, all the rest. This one's for you. If it will start, but it's going now, so never mind. Tony's along at 10 until 12. So it's a very good night from me, and I'm going to leave you with Rush, and from the album All the World's a Stage, which is a live album, this is What You're Doing. But don't go to sleep just yet.
Noisy. That's Rush. And it brings us conveniently to 10 o'clock.
Radio Caroline.
And a look at the weather. It's going to be kind of nice overnight, nice and warm, temperature about 9 degrees centigrade. Tomorrow is going to be absolutely phantasmagorical, same as it always is. Good evening, my name's Tony Allen. Had to start with this one, didn't I? Because it's Sunday night and it's, well, you've been at it all weekend, if you'll pardon the expression. We've got some black music for you now, some heavy black music, starting off with the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. 5 in the morning, on a beautiful summer's morning, as the sun was just coming up over the horizon. And we just had some mushroom omelettes. It was quite splendid. 26 minutes past 11 is the time, and this one is for Andy. Agatha, I know you'll like this one. Everybody else, turn your radios up, full blast, wake the entire neighborhood up. This is Bob Dylan. What a night. Quite excellent. 24 minutes to 12. I had a superlative interview, which was, to say the least, provocative 2 days ago. On Radio 1, on the Rock On Show with Tommy Vance, and it was with Bram Tchaikovsky. A lovely interview, and may I say how much I concurred with a lot of what Mr. Tchaikovsky had to say. Bram Tchaikovsky on guitar, bass and vocals, Mick Broadbent on bass guitar, keyboard and vocals, and Keith Boyce on drums and percussion. I think this album of theirs is quite superb.
True Connection, de Michael Saker Band en Silver Convention. Deze LP kun je bestellen bij Radio Caroline op het adres A321 Rosas Girona in Spanje. Disco Hustle met de Ritchie Family, Carol Williams en de Salsa Orchestra. Disco Hustle kost 15 gulden of 220 Belgische francs. En is een LP die ook in jouw collectie niet mag ontbreken. Disco Hustle met Kroonhuidse Verre en Melba Moore. Gloria Gaynor en Vicky Sue Robinson. Bestel hem nu bij Radio Caroline, de LP Disco Hustle.
That's right.
Dank u wel. Roadshow is at the Hilden Manor, London Road, Tunbridge in Kent. And on Thursday the 19th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is appearing at Rackles, Basildon in Essex. On Friday the 20th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Wood Sports Centre, Bergholt Road, Colchester in Essex. And on Saturday the 21st of April, the Caroline Roadshow will be appearing at the Mid-Suffolk Sports Centre, Gainsborough Road, Stowmarket in Suffolk. DJs appearing at the Caroline Roadshow are Rob Eden, Robbie Day and Harvey the Rabbit. Doors are open from 8 until 12 midnight, and admission to all Caroline Roadshows is a mere £1.50. Listen for more news from the Caroline Roadshow every hour.
Gebruik Gebruikt u het medium en schrijf naar Radio Caroline A321 Rosas Girona in Spanje. Dat is Radio Caroline A321 Rosas Girona in Spanje.
Saturday Night Fever, A Fifth of Beethoven. De onvergetelijke Midnight Train van Gladys Knight. Bovendien Creed of Night, Billy Paul, Popcorn en Linda Ronstadt. Echt de moeite waard als je luistert naar de 3 Degrees. Rufus, McCoy Stories, Love Unlimited en The Rhythm Heritage. Voor 15 gulden haal je allemaal in huis. 20 original hits of the 70s. Zo heet hij. En op die klinkt kun je zelf horen als je hem bestelt bij Radio Caroline. En vermeld de titel van de LP. 20 original hits of the 70s.
Ja, en dan wilt u uiteraard weten waar u hem dan kunt bestellen bij Radio Caroline. Ik zal nog eenmaal het adres geven. Radio Caroline A321 Rosas Girona in Spanje. En om de plaat te bestellen moet u dan eventjes erbij zetten 20 original hits of the 70s. En stuur u 15 gulden of een betaalcheck of dat soort toestanden.
Okay, but the weather for today, it's going to be just as nice as yesterday. Sun, 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 with a little bit of fog on the sea coast. But it will be a little cooler than yesterday. Temperature's only reaching about 17 degrees because of a northerly wind. And the outlook is going to be a little bit changeable with maybe some rain. That's your weather.
I don't know where are you? Oh, somewhere. Okay. I'd like to say hello to you, and I have to tell you one thing. Wilson is back. Ja, hij was Carl Wilson, moet u weten, maar hij begint zijn haar weer te krijgen. Hij is een tijdje aan land geweest en dat vind ik toch wel leuk. Hier is Emily Starr en Santiago Lover.
Het is 2 uur, techniek Herman de Graph. Dit is Ad Roberts met Radio Caroline Nieuws. Luisteraars, goedemiddag. In het zuiden van Joegoslavië is het bergingswerk naar de...
Tonight, Monday the 16th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Hilden Manor, London Road, Tunbridge in Kent. On Thursday the 19th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is appearing at Raquel's, Basildon in Essex. On Friday the 20th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Woods Sports Centre, Berkholt Road, Colchester in Essex. And on Saturday the 21st of April, the Caroline Roadshow will be appearing at the Mid-Suffolk Sports Centre, Gainsborough Road, Stowmarket in Suffolk. DJs appearing at the Caroline Roadshow are Rob Eden, Rob Day and Harvey the Rabbit. Doors are open at 8 until midnight, and admission to all Caroline Roadshows is just £1.50. Listen for more news from the Caroline Roadshow every hour.
Caroline Sure Shot.
Good, so you've got another Tom. Let's have the weather. Tonight I was eating soup, and now I'm here with you. And mine, Tom Hardy doesn't feel too good. He's gone off to bed. Let him get some sleep. Well deserved. Been working very, very hard today, as per usual. I'm Tom Anderson, and I'll be here through until 9 o'clock, probably. It's a little bit loose because we've been upset. Our schedule is now a little bit out, but probably at 9 o'clock, Tony Allen will be along. Don't worry about it, no.
Come in and visit you and let some of the noise in.
Breakfast in America, yeah. The logical song. It's the sort of thing you do anyway. It's going past again, and it didn't work. Great. You've thrown me, you know, completely nuts. And also the Turntable branch in Ashford. And when the Caroline Roadshow plays in any of the towns we've just mentioned, you'll receive a 50p record voucher at the door to spend in any long player shop. Long player shops in Canterbury, Maidstone, Ramsgate and Margate. Is number 7.
This is a 15-second commercial.
Alley, he says, from the alley, he says, from the back. How are you, lad?
Quite well.
This is a chap what works on our cloggy service. His name is Ad Roberts, and he's
The
not.
Dutch service.
Oh, sorry, the Dutch language service. The Dutch language service, okay. And he does from 10 till 12 in the morning their time, what is 9 till 11 our time, tussen keuken en kombuis, which means between the kitchen and the pantry. I shan't say another word. I think we'll have some Van Morrison and just keep these rumours to ourselves. This is wavelength. I'm Scandinavian Goverts, along with Ginger Baker, the Baker Goverts Army, which was a sort of short-lived but quite immaculate band. And that is a fantastic song, it really is. It's off the Baker Goverts Army album, and it's called I Want to Live Again. Released in, I think that was 1975 that came out, somewhere around about that time. Ginger Baker, of course, being, I suppose, along with maybe 5 or 6 other people, the nicest bloke in the music industry. Ain't no question about that. When that song came out, a lot of people tried to write all sorts of strange ideas into what the words were about, and they missed the whole point. It's a nice little love song, you know. Good one. It's 3 minutes past 11. This is Caroline, and as I've thrown the jingle out, it doesn't anymore go on Radio Caroline. So I will do it instead. Tonight it'll be mainly dry with some clear periods and temperatures about 9 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be dry and sunny with maximum temperature of 16 degrees, which is kind of lukewarm, and winds mainly northerly. It's about 10 degrees out here, and just slightly lumpy, as a matter of fact. A bit lumpy around the bows. That means the pointed front bit. Right. And I now want to tell you about Caroline as a service to you, because if you're a person who has a business, then obviously you want to advertise, and advertising on Caroline is one way in which you can improve your business efficiency. There are over 5 million listeners in Europe to this station. Think about it, 5 million. You can contact them via 319. If you'd like to find out more details, then drop us a line. Our address is Radio Caroline Sales, A321, Rosas, Province of Girona in Spain. I'll say that again. It's Radio Caroline Sales, A321, Rosas, Province of Girona in Spain. This is for Johnny Jason. Everywhere. So if you're a Zet loony, then listen to this. 4 Led Zeppelin singles featuring 8 of their best-known songs, including Whole Lot of Love, Immigrant Song, Rock and Roll, and Trampled Underfoot. And you can get them all for just under £4, right? All you got to do is send a postal order or a cheque to Led Zeppelin, offer BCM, Post Office Box 1962, London WC1. It'll cost you £3.99 for 4 Led Zeppelin singles, and they're very rare singles now, including Whole Lot of Love, Immigrant Song, Rock and Roll, and Trampled Underfoot. £3.99p to Led Zeppelin offer. BCM, Box 1962, London WC1. And now, we're going to cool it right down. This is my favourite love song of all time. I've been on the air 2 days, and as yet I haven't played my beloved Cat Stevens, so here he is. We're on 319 meters, and we're here till midnight, just another 20-odd minutes or so. I want to say to all the people that live round about the Canterbury area, or around about East Grinstead, have a listen. Because if you're in Canterbury or in East Grinstead, then obviously you're a record buyer, and the place you should go for your records and tapes in those areas are Baker's Records in Canterbury and Gray's Records in East Grinstead. You may be asking yourself, why? Very simple. You can get all the records you want, right, at a decent deal, and on top of that, the people are nice. That's Baker's Records in Canterbury and Gray's Records in East Grinstead are the places what you should go to for your LP chat. Vroeg. Morgenochtend vroeg om 7 uur. Goeienacht. And that's where we shut it all down for tonight. It's been a splendid day. I'm absolutely shagged out. I can tell you that for nothing. You may have noticed during the program tonight my voice has been a little croaky. It's because I didn't have an amazing amount of sleep over the last couple of days, but tonight I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to have a long kip. And we'll be back with you tomorrow morning, of course, at 6 o'clock, with I'll do it with Becca Radio. Our cloggy service goes all the way through the day till 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then the Empire returns in all its glory. Tom Anderson, and Tom Hardy, and myself, Doris Allen. I suppose I'd better not forget all the other lads and ladies that are on the ship. Dr. Roberts, Herman de Graph, and of course, gorgeous Roberts. I'm going to leave you tonight with a track which has been one of my favorite songs for years and years. It's the piece of music that my favorite disc jockey in the whole wide world always finishes with. She's a Dutch lady. If you've never heard her, you haven't lived. Her name is Tineke Vos, and this is Expecting to Fly. I love you. Good night.
Golf. I mean, hang on, I'll start again. Have you ever played golf, Tom?
Yes, I have.
Were you any good at it?
No, I think I was about 12 when I played golf.
Yeah? I spent about 4 years having golf lessons.
At school, played golf.
You played golf at school? Oh, I left school first, then I played golf. But they used to line up on the golf course when I turned up, in a line along the side, watch me miss the balls. So what I used to do, when I had another job before I started working on this thing, was used to go down the golf course.
Anyone
Oh, there goes the chair. It started squeaking again. We oiled it the other day and it stopped. Lou Reed from Rock and Roll Animal, a really good live album recorded in '74. And that's the intro and also Sweet Jane. And talking of live albums, we've got something by Bob Marley coming up now from To Babylon by Bus and Positive Vibration, which is something that we're trying to put together here on Caroline. Hopefully we are, and you're relating to that vibration. So a little yacht that passed us. I was asleep, so I didn't see it, or either of you I didn't see. This one's for you, Kingfish.
I enjoyed him, and I've been standing downstairs, tacking on my skirting board, dears, making my cabin look the most delicious place you could ever wish to visit. I'll tell you more eventually.
Caroline Roadshow. Tonight, Saturday, 21st of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Mid-Suffolk Sports Centre, Gainsborough Road, Stowmarket in Suffolk. On Thursday, the 26th of April, the Caroline Roadshow comes to the Barking Football Club, Lodge Avenue, Dagenham in Essex. On Friday, 27th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Queensway Hall, formerly the Dunstable Civic Hall, Dunstable in Bedfordshire. And on Monday, the 30th of April, the Caroline Roadshow is at the Hermit Club, Shenfield Road, Brentwood in Essex. DJs appearing at the Caroline Roadshow are Rob, Eden, Robbie Day and Harvey the Rabbit. Doors are open from 8 until midnight, and admission to all Caroline Roadshows is a mere £1.50. Listen for more news from the Caroline Roadshow on the hour.
Well, that was a total waste of time. Let me tell you those dates again. Saturday, 21st of April, the Mid-Suffolk Sports Centre, Gainsborough Road, Stowmarket in Suffolk. Thursday, 26th of April, Barking Football Club, Lodge Avenue, Dagenham in Essex. Friday, 27th April, Queensway Hall, formerly Dunstable Civic Hall, Dunstable, Bedfordshire. Monday, 30 April, Hermit Club, Shenfield Road, Brentwood in Essex. What a way to start a programme, girls. Listen very carefully to the words of this song. They're very important. We're Caroline, and we love you.
What you gonna do about me?
Nice one. That's Iron Horse, and one which was called My Sweet Lou Louise. And before that were the Motors from their first LP, which is called The Motors, and one called Bring in the Morning Lights. It's 16 minutes towards 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock it's Tony Allen. I'll be popping back again in Tony's programme for my Kiss and Cuddle spot, and that'll be at 10:30, so trust you'll join us both for that.
Coming to you on 319 Caroline. It's Radio Caroline.
If you can't join me then join me on Saturday at 8 o'clock. Till either of those times, have yourselves a pleasant night and look after each other. And remember, as always, Radio Caroline.
3 songs that are based on personal experience. First of all, 2 from Gil Scott-Heron, firstly with Brian Jackson, and from the album South Africa to South Carolina, Johannesburg, and then from Pieces of a Man, Lady Day and John Coltrane. And finally, Billy Joel and the title track to Piano Man. I'll dedicate that one to Emily, who did such a great programme between 8 and 10 last night. She wanted to be on during the evening, during the week, so I had a day off and she did it instead. She's on tonight again, she, poor little girl. He's on tonight, Stephen Bishop, between 10 and 12 tonight, so if you like him, stay tuned. And talking of the ladies on board, Paul DeWitt wanted to know how many calories there are in a banana. The mind boggles.
Radio Caroline.
The Caroline album playlist is published each month, listing 40 of the top-selling albums of the month. The Caroline playlist is displayed in over 1,000 record shops throughout the southeast of England, and also distributed at Caroline roadshows. Each month, space is available around the playlist to advertise your goods or services. For full details, write today to Caroline Album Playlist, BCM, Box 1962, London WC1. Aha! Hang on, it'll go. Turn to Stone, Mr. Blue Sky, Wild West Hero and Sweet Talking Woman are just some of the tracks on the Electric Light Orchestra's double album Out of the Blue. And it's now available for just £3.99, including a poster and also a cut-out space station. So there you go, kiddies. Send a cheque or postal order for £3.99 to ELO Offer, BCM Box 1962, London WC1. £3.99 for Out of the Blue by ELO to ELO Offer, BCM Box 1962, London WC1. Supertramp from Breakfast in America, and that one's called A Child of Vision. Talking of Stephen Bishop, or Emily as we've very politely and nicely nicknamed her, she's in the studio now. Here's. I mustn't really pull your leg like this.
No, you
it's
mustn't.
really bad, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, I'll put my grass skirt on tomorrow night, shall I?
You'll put your grass skirt on?
Give everybody a frill.
I don't know who you're going to give, a frill or a thrill?
Anyway, can I just tell the listeners about my kiss and cuddle?
You may if I've got any.
I nearly could call something else then.
Go ahead.
Yes, so I'll be back on the radio at 10 o'clock this evening, and as usual, at 10:30, I'll be having my kiss and cuddle spot. A chance for you to get together with the one you love and have a nice kiss and a nice cuddle.
Okay, nice
Thank
one.
you, sir.
So don't forget, 10:30.
Are you going to play me that record later on?
Yeah, I think so. Later on. Not yet. Okay.
News from the Caroline Roadshow. On Thursday the 26th of April, the Caroline Roadshow will be appearing at the Barking Football Club, Lodge Avenue in Barking. On Friday the 27th of April, the Caroline Roadshow will be visiting the Queensway Halls, Burnham Place in Dunstable. And on Monday the 30th of April, the Caroline Roadshow appears at the Hermit Club, Shenfield Road in Brentworth. DJs appearing at the Caroline Roadshow will be Rob Eden, Robbie Day and Harvey the Rabbit. Admission is £1.50 and doors open at 8 p.m. Listen for more news of the Caroline Roadshow every hour on the hour.
It's all right for you. I've got headphones on.
Radio Caroline.
Live from the North Sea on 319 meters, 963 kilohertz. This is Europe's first and only album station where the time is exactly 1 minute past 9.
He's riding
number 16 in the current Caroline countdown of sound. Bram Tchaikovsky from Strange Man, Changed Man and Bloodline. And before that, Iron Horse with Sweet Louie Louise.
Radio Caroline.
Honey. Remember?
The sound of summer from Trinity. We Love the Pirate Stations, out now on R2 Records. This limited edition single is available to you for £1 if you live in the UK or £1.50 if you live on the continent.
We love the pirate stations. We love the pirate stations.
For your copy, send today to BCM Box 1962, London WC1. Trinity, We Love the Pirate Stations, out now.
319, I love you.
One of our Dutch disc jockeys has got this thing that says, Paul de Witt, take your clothes off, and, oh, it's really strange.
Take your clothes off, Mama, throw them in the air.
Wolfman Jack. I really wondered what on earth it was when I read the label, but now you know. Let's have a little bit of sanity.
Radio Caroline.
For the collector of special records, we are pleased to offer the following imported picture discs. Stranger in Town by Bob Seger, Book of Dreams by the Steve Miller Band, Blam from the Brothers Johnson, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, and Band on the Run, Wings. These are just some of the picture discs that we have on offer. These classic albums have complete replicas of the original album sleeve pressed between the two pieces of clear vinyl to form a striking picture disc, and they are available now for just £9.99 each. For your picture disc, send a cheque or postal order for £9.99 to Picture Disc Offer, BCM Box 1962, London WC1. That's Picture Disc Offer, BCM Box 1962, London WC1. And tonight's number is number 6.
There's nobody I know's got a brother like him. As kids we could never be parted. The neighbours all knew us as the terrible twins. At school some kids was always looking for a fight, and Martin never wanted a fuss. Old Big Mouth Brown thought he'd push him around, been 3 years older than us. So we smashed him in the teeth with a cloakroom stool. I got 6 of the best, ain't suspended from school, but it was worth it with a brother like Martin. It was worth it with a brother like him. We used to nick motors for a joyride, till we rammed a Black Mariah in this XJ6. To give me brother time to get clear, I had to punch a few policemen before I was nicked. Got forced overtaking and driving away, and beating up the boys in blue. Martin never missed a single visiting day, hitched from Clapham to Crewe, with all me racing mags and a little bits of news, smuggling in ciggies and a little bit. No, we never had a brother like Martin. Never had a brother like him. Look, people, get the wrong impression with Martin. I know he doesn't mix much, but he's no snob. I tell you, the weekend I come out of Rimondo, he got Uncle Ruby to find me this job, and back at me Nancy repainted my room. I bought me a brand new carpet. There was all my old records and books on a shelf, and a second-hand telly from the market. You can get a bit odd when you've been inside, but I'd be old bastard and overcried, 'cause no one ever had a brother like Martin. No one ever had a brother like him. Over to you. No one ever had a brother like Martin. No one ever had a brother like him.
Just me and Caroline, Caroline,
kitchen fire. Oh, I smell something. I've smelled something else. I don't think.
I might as well get down with the rest.
I smell something. It's 5 minutes past 5 on Caroline. This is Europe's first and only album station. And that's Earth, Wind and Fire from Spirit starting things off for a Saturday night. And very appropriately entitled Saturday Night. That comes from Spirit. Good evening, I'm Tom Anderson, and I'll be here for the next 3 hours on this Saturday, which is a day for enjoying yourself.
News from the Caroline Roadshow. On Monday the 30th of April, the Caroline Roadshow can be seen at the Hermit Club, Shenfield Road, Brentwood. On Saturday, May the 5th, the Caroline Roadshow visits the Castle Hall in Hertford. On Monday the 7th of May, the Caroline Roadshow appears at the Braintree Institute, Braintree in Essex. Thursday the 10th of May sees the Caroline Roadshow at Leescliffe Hall in Folkestone. And on Saturday the 12th of May, the Caroline Roadshow will be paying a visit to the Bolmarsh College of Higher Education, Woodland Avenue, Reading in Berkshire. DJs appearing at the Caroline Roadshow will be Rob Eden, Robbie Day and Harvey the Rabbit. Admission is £1.50 and doors open at 8 p.m. Listen for more news of the Caroline Roadshow every hour on the hour.